Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful Aquarian souls, my beautiful Aqua soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Somebody can't get you out of their motherfucking mind, okay? I'm gonna say that. Yeah, okay. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through, give us exactly what we need to know in regards to my beautiful Aquarian gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be for the new or current situation. Somebody is scared that they're going to mess it up. They don't want to regret their next move. They don't want to regret how they're moving about this. They don't want to regret anything, okay? So they may be definitely trying to play this just right. So again, it's for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages, in fact, are general, you guys, okay? Only take what resonates. Leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Use your own intuition and discernment to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today, and leave the rest for whoever it might be here for. Cross watchers, you are also welcome, so just place yourself where you belong in the storylines and vice versa, okay? Take a moment and click the like button, guys. I truly appreciate those of you who do it every single time. Do that. It's one of the easiest and free ways to energetically donate to the channel. Shoot your girl a little comment down below, a little hey girl, hey, or whatever you want to say and add to the conversation. And last but certainly not least, smash that subscribe button. Do that. We would love to have you join the gang. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. So things are kind of chill. I get this person being a little bit chill. Again, this is going to be for someone new and or current. This is a very new energy. And I get this person being extremely sure about you very early on. But I also get them not wanting to mess anything up. So I don't get them saying that right off the bat. They're just trying to do everything right initially. Very first card out, sex, okay? All over the card, okay? So this could mean one of two things, right? Only take it if it resonates. This, for some of you, could mean that this connection is very, very sexually charged. There's a lot of sexually charged energy between you and this person. Lots of sexual chemistry and or tension. Now, whether you acted on that or not, it's your business, right? Like, it's going to be different for all of you. And this could also just be, like I said, this person not being able to get you out of their mind, right? Like, you have infiltrated their brain matter, okay? You have infiltrated their brain space. You're taking up a lot of their bandwidth. They think about you consistently and constantly. And for those of you who have been intimate with this person, that is even more amplified, that energy. If you have not been intimate with this person, then they are definitely fantasizing about that time, when it comes, will it come, how it will be, like how will you be, right? If you have been intimate with this person, they're thinking about the next time that you will let them in. When is the next time you're going to let them in? Or when is the next time they're going to be allowed to let you in? Extremely attracted to you physically, and I get mentally as well, right? It's not just sexually charged. It's a very layered energy. But I get this person not wanting to lead with that, okay? We do have the Three of Wands that popped out here. So this person is looking for consistent progress. They are looking to build something. They want expansion, right? They want to grow, and they're trying to view this from the bigger picture, right? The bigger scheme of things. We have higher level of commitment as well as chemistry on a billion. So that is just like double confirmation for me in terms of how this person is moving, what they're thinking, how they're feeling in the initial stages of courtship, in the initial stages of getting to know each other. Perhaps the two of you are just kicking it, right? Like maybe it's just we're just cooling it. We're trying to see where things are going to go. It's not too serious. Well, for this person, it is. They're kind of trying to read your temperature, like read the room. They don't want to move too fast, but they absolutely know what they want with you. They absolutely know where it is that they want to go. They know their intentions very early on. But again, not wanting to regret saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, moving in the wrong way. So they're not admitting what's really going on. Wow. I get this person almost not like trying to talk themselves out of this feeling. I get them trying to understand whether or not it's infatuation or not, right? Because they definitely see a future with you. All the cards are leading to this person seeing a future with you. They're just not letting on. Almost immediately. You may be the first person in a long time who has gotten them so like giddy, okay, that has gotten them to really consider a committed relationship. This could be somebody who's been a bachelor or a bachelorette for quite some time, or they just maybe have had some run-ins with long-term committed relationships and it just hasn't worked out for them in the past. So they haven't really considered it. I do see that here. But the chemistry between you guys is undeniable, is unmatched. If you haven't met this person yet, you're going to notice that almost immediately, very early on, okay? There is just this level of understanding. It feels like there's an ease to the conversations that you have with this person, but there's also this silent knowing is what I see in this chemistry on a billion card. It's not necessarily a thing that they say. It's not something that they do. It's just a feeling. Yeah, it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. I could get this. I can see that. I can see this person dreaming about you. I heard that. Okay. So they feel themselves falling rapidly, but they're not able to really read you. Okay. They may get more friend energy from you or friend vibes. It could, like you said, or like I say all the time, that Aquarians take a while to warm up to you. So you could actually be mirroring this person's energy. You just don't show that right off the bat. It needs to be built, you see. The trust needs to be built from scratch. Partner in crime. So this person definitely sees like a friendship for sure. They see that the two of you have a lot in common. They feel as though you could be in their life for a long period of time. It's just they want to give it a title, okay? They don't want it to just be about the sex. They don't want it to just be about the physical. Yeah, they have a foresight of what this can actually be. They are in a position right now where they're wanting to prove themselves. They will want to prove themselves. They don't want any regrets. So they're not going to wait too long to tell you how they actually feel. But they also don't want to alarm you, right? To make it seem like they're love bombing you, or to make it seem as if they are unhinged, unstable. How could you fall in love so soon? I don't get them saying that they love you just yet. Absolutely not. I don't even get them saying it in their head. I get them wondering to themselves, like, what is this, right? Like, why do I keep thinking about this girl? Why do I keep thinking about him? As soon as we're not in each other's presence, you're all that I'm thinking about. Am I going insane? Am I quite all right? Am I okay? Yeah, this is like out of this person's wheelhouse, this kind of attraction, the chemistry, along with the ease of conversation. There's a friendship quality here that's in the mix as well, like a friendship vibe. So they feel like they can be themselves, or they feel like the two of you are yourselves when you're around each other. It doesn't feel like there are representatives around. It just feels real. Right? Like it's just real honest ass conversations, real honest ass feelings. There's banter, there's jokes, you know, there's laughter, there's realness, there's vulnerability at times. Yes. But I think that this person has dealt with people who they have not shared such a genuine connection with. And this is why it's taking them by surprise. And they're also wondering, like, so what is this that I'm actually feeling? You know, is it just infatuation? Like I said, I get them having a lot of conversations with themselves internally before they make any moves, because they don't want to fuck it up. They don't want to mess up. Treading lightly. I even get, for some of you, this person pulling back a little bit. Okay. Yeah. See hotline bling in the reverse. That doesn't mean that they won't reach out. That doesn't mean that they're going to go ghost, or that they're not doing no toxic shit. This is not on some toxic shit. This is more on, I need to reevaluate, like what is going on inside of me, because it's not a feeling that they are accustomed to. It's not something that they have felt in a long time for some of them, right? The desire to actually want to see someone on a consistent basis. This feeling of actually liking a person just for who they are, right? Like liking to speak to them, liking to be around them. It's not that they don't like people, but I feel like this person may have had a lot of fake shit in the past. So they definitely are seeing themselves being able to plan, right? But they don't know how you feel. So there's something here missing in this person's plan, because they're trying to figure out where you stand. Hotline bling. So they want me to tap back into that energy. That's more like this person regrouping. I see the two of you going on like a stint of seeing each other or talking to each other every single day for like a week straight, 2 weeks straight. Unheard of. You might even have thoughts of your own, like, wow, this is really different. Like, where is this going? You know, nobody wants to say anything because nobody wants to mess it up. But you both clearly can see and feel that the feelings are there. But it's like nobody wants to bite that bullet. I get this person coming very close to doing it. Trying to read your energy. It's sort of like this thing where it's like, we got a good thing going, and if I say something, I might mess it all up. Especially if Aquarius is not feeling me in the same way. Even though all the signs are pointing to the fact that you absolutely do, that you have been reciprocating the same energy that they have been giving is what you have been giving, but there's still something holding this person back. Tell me what catches their attention about my beautiful Aquarians. What is the thing that catches this person's attention? What turns them on in terms of you? Okay. You don't talk about it. You are about it, bitch. Okay. Very action-oriented person in your life. You got a lot of motion and a lot of movement in your life. Lots of progress. They may like that you are this notion of an introverted extrovert. So you definitely seem to be ambitious. You have a lot of willpower. You seem to be very much so in control of the direction in which your life is going. Even if you don't see it that way, that's what the Chariot is. It's forward movement. It's being in control. It's driving the fucking car. And the car would be yourself. There's also the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So there's a level of wisdom that this person sees in you for sure. No matter how young you are, you speak facts. You're very wise in your words. Even in this situationship is how they're wanting me to name it. Even in this situationship, you're extremely mature and extremely wise for your age, according to this person. So you may be older than them. There may be some form of an age gap, not too wide. You may have a few years on this person or vice versa. They may have a few years on you, but you seem to be the wise soul to this person. That's what stuck out. They also like that you don't talk a lot. It's the High Priestess, right? High Priestess is silence. When you say something, it's powerful because you don't just talk to be talking. People listen when you talk because you're often quiet. These are their words, not mine. So this is somebody who will be analyzing that. This is somebody who will pay very close attention to that. That is also a sign or synchronicity to them that you are extremely wise. Wise beyond your years is what I'm hearing. So for your age, even if the two of you are the same age, you are so mature, you're so smart, like you're so experienced. Yeah, you are slow to speak and faster to listen. They like that. The High Priestess. Okay, now I'm gonna say something because I just seen a card and I don't want y'all to fucking don't get on me down in those comments. I gotta say it. Okay, I was gonna shuffle the deck and they told me to look at the bottom of it. So there's definitely sexually charged energy here, you guys. I don't care. Knight of Wands, please. This is the energy of, for some of you, it could be a one-night stand. For some of you, it could just be that the two of you move super duper fast. The chemistry just got the best of both of you. Like something definitely gets hot and heavy rather early on. Don't force it to fit, but this wouldn't be showing up for no reason. This could be a fire sign for some of you. Okay, Aries, Sag, Leo. The Knight of Wands also signifies like a player or a playette. This is somebody who, like I said, could be a long-standing bachelor or bachelorette. This could be someone who plays the field, right? I don't get them being a dishonest person. In fact, I get them being extremely honest, which is why your honesty and just the way that you move speaks to them. It speaks to their soul is what I'm hearing. Like the two of you are able to keep it a buck with each other. You're able to keep it a bean. You're able to keep it real. Nobody is getting, letting their feelings get out of whack, get out of control. Neither one of you are even being led by the feelings at this point. It's a very logical exchange and a very logical dynamic initially. the feelings clearly are here. But both of you are you operate in logic, the both of you. For real. Yeah, with the Chariot here, there's something here, not for all of you, but for some of you that suggests this could have been like a friends with benefits or a situationship where the two of you just had an understanding. And it was good, right? Everything was all good. I don't get this person catching feelings and you not. I don't get you catching feelings and they don't. I get this understanding developing into something a lot more secure, a lot more, with a lot more depth than either one of you could have imagined. Right, like all of a sudden we go from having a little bit of fun, you know what I'm saying? The drinks got flowing and you both fell in bed, right? Just kind of kicking it. Like I said, seeing where things will go, seeing how it will turn out. Yeah, having fun with each other, being in for a second and then being out, because the Knight of Wands can also suggest like a good time, but not a long time. So there's this energy that suggests that neither one of you looked at this as long-term initially at the initial meeting. This is not like love at first sight, if I'm honest with this energy. It's not. There is infatuation here. There is mystery here. There is intrigue here. There is extremely passionately driven energy here, right? All of the wands showing up, yes, right? But for this person, because of how long they've been single, they need more depth, right? They just didn't think that that depth would come so soon. It's definitely hitting them out of nowhere. Like, why am I thinking about this fucking girl all the time? Why am I thinking about him all the time? Like, this ain't that. I need to just move on, or I need to just like pull that. It could be you that's on this hotline bling in reverse energy. Somebody is pulling back profusely. Because it's like, yeah, I'm catching feelings and that's not what this was supposed to be. And you think that just because you like, you know, respond to a few of their texts, but don't hang out with them for a couple days, don't have that long conversation, falling asleep on the phone that night or 2 nights in a row, you know, get a little bit busy. Oh, I got overtime, you know, I got to work, like I got something to do. I got to do this for my kids. I'm going to be busy. Like I got to do this, right? Staying busy, avoiding the inevitable, guys. I'm going to say that. I'm just going to say that. It's right here. It's right here. It's unavoidable. One of you is doing that for sure. And I get it being this person, right? The Knight of Wands. This is somebody who is used to being able to like beat the pum pum up, okay? Ride that wand to the dawn today. And go on their way, be on their way, gladly be on their way. Not think about that person twice until they're ready to call them up again, right? It's not that they use people. I just get that they compartmentalize and there's nothing toxic here. It's sort of like consensual adults sort of thing is how I'm saying this. We both have an understanding. Nowhere within their mental contract of this understanding did they write down falling in fucking love. I don't get them being scared. I get them being very confused, a little confused about what this is that they feel, and how are they gonna rectify this? Look at that. Yeah, they thought it was just gonna be a Knight of Wands situationship. That's passionate energy. That's fun. That's a good time, not a long time. It's impulsive. It's sexy. It's charming. It's exhilarating. It's adventurous. It's good. It's good as fuck. And in their mind, that's just what it was supposed to be. Until they started to spend more time with you, or desire to spend more time with you, desire to talk to you more. The more that they spoke with you, the more the two of you had deeper conversations, more in-depth conversations, and they got to see your mind and how your mind works. And they're like, this ain't no fucking knight. It's a whole motherfucking emperor. It's a husband, girl. It's a wife. It's a wife, bro. I can hear them right now talking to their friends, their family. know, the gag. Now that I'm looking through these cards, yeah, King of Wands. This person gets a lot of attention. They get a lot of attention, like unwanted attention. They're not conceited. They're not arrogant. They don't expect the attention, but they're very attractive. This one. Yep. They're very attractive. They're very charismatic, right? Very charming. Gender doesn't matter. This is just energy. King and Queen of Wands is a magnet. They're a magnet for people. People want to be around them. People want to be near them. People want to date them. People want to see them. People want to fuck them. People want to know what they're doing, what they got going on. They think they're so fine and they just so funny and they just so all of that. And this person is like, well, I'm really not. Like, what else is there, right? Don't just call me beautiful. Don't just call me fine. Like, I'm more than just like a pretty face. They have attracted a lot of shallow people. You have been rather unimpressed. No, I'm just joking. I heard that. You've been rather unimpressed by this person. Like, that's not number one on your list. That's not numero uno. Of course you need something to look at, but what else you got, baby? Okay, cause I can't do nothing with a fat ass and a bird brain. Like, what else you got, my boy? Okay, I don't care how big that wand is if you need to go down to see the wizard because you have no brain. It's not how it works. Yeah, I get you. Like, you see them for real. Let me in. And then partner in crime, right? So even if the two of you went there sexually, that's not for all of you, that's just for some of you. They thought it was just another one-off situation, right? We're all grown, we're grown adults, we're consented to this. Now it's onward and upward, except they can't stop fucking thinking about you. If you have not been sexually involved with this person, that is an allure for them because they have been able to talk. I mean, just say some shit and talk dudes right up out their drawers. Okay, talk a bitch right about her peeny weenies. Very smooth. This one is very smooth. They're very smooth. Okay, they can get the pum pum on their way to getting the pum pum. They can get the D on their way getting to the D. Right? Like, people sexualize them or objectify them, and the fact that you have not even gone there with them or talked about it with them, the fact that you're coming with so much more depth is quite intriguing, and it's also confusing. 'Cause you want to know more about what they have to offer. Your standards don't start and finish with the way that they look and you know what it is that they can do for you or how they put it down. Like, that's not where it starts and ends. It matters, but that's not where it ends. That's only the beginning. And that's how they see you. Can I say something? You're like, girl, you've been talking for 20 fucking minutes. What else you got to say? Oh, well, some people might be jealous. So I'm not even going to hold you. They have admirers. This person has people who, here's the thing. They are not toxic. They're not. This is not a toxic person. Everybody knows what they're getting into when they deal with this individual, when they deal with this person, okay? This could be somebody who's only focused on their career, who's only been focused on their career for quite some time or just focused on other things. Maybe they're a single mom and they just like, you know what? I only have time to play a little bit. I don't really have time to be bringing somebody in full time. Maybe they're a guy who has like working up the corporate ladder, right? Like, maybe they're a single dad. Maybe they are just a person who, like I said, has not really deemed themselves to be relationship material because of what's happened in the past. Whatever the reasoning is, they have entertained people just to a certain level. Nobody has been able to get past the sexually charged energy. Nobody has been able to get in. Nobody has been able to get in. Baby, you in there like swimwear. You ain't even asked to be. You didn't even ask to be. The things that impress other people, the things that make other people want to marry this person were quite unimpressive to you. Not unimpressive, but it was just like regular. Okay, what else? It's great. You're an adult. I love that for you. Next. What else you got? You're a challenge. You challenge this person's being, their mind. And for somebody who I feel has been objectified, right? Has been like the focus of a lot of people's fantasies, their attention just for shallow purposes. I definitely heard that before I pulled any of these cards, that they feel like you see them. There is a point in time, however, where they're going to retract slightly. You may deem this to be like, well, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard from you. You're always busy now, or you're always working now. Like, here's the difference between you and other people. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. No. I just heard a scenario, you guys. Because they're trying to gather themselves, right? They're trying to gather themselves in terms of this attraction. What is happening internally, what's happening to them, right? If they start to pull back, you are not like the other guys and the other girls. You're not. You're not. The people in their past will hop on this motherfucking chariot and call their ass a million billion times. Pull up to their house. Pull up at their job. Call their mom to see what's up with them, why they're not answering, what they're doing. Or just call them a bunch of times. Even when they say, I'll call you back, this person will call them back. Baby, if they pull back, you pull back. That's it. You're just matching energy. If they go radio silent, you go radio silent. Like, yeah, if you say you're going to call me back, you don't call me back, then I guess we won't talk. So the value that you see in yourself is very evident there. And it's only amplifying to this person that you're not like the rest, and that maybe this is more than just an infatuation. I almost get them running a test on themselves. Like, I'll talk to Aquarius still, but let me just rein it back in just a little bit to see if I'm just tripping, to see if maybe I'm just flying off the handle. But I get them pulling back, and that need to be near you, that pull. Okay, that chemistry, the energy, that tension, it only amplifies. The gag is also that this person has literally manifested this, okay? Their actions and their behavior suggested to the universe that the other people that weren't taken serious because they didn't deem those people to be the one. They don't waste people's time. I get this person being very blunt, very honest. So that's why I don't see the way that they move as toxic, because everybody knows what they're getting themselves involved in. They just meant they're matching you. Now, back to this. 5 of Swords. We have some people in a tizzy. We have some people's panties in a bunch. I don't get them still like being intimate or fucking with other people, so to speak. I don't get them like dating anyone exclusively, or even really communicating with anybody regularly. These are people who have just been waiting in the wings, holding out, hoping that this person would choose them. These are people who do deem themselves to be in love with this person, even though this person sees love totally different. It's like, how are you in love with me? You don't even know me. You never even tried to like get to know me. You never like tried to get deeper. You're shallow as fuck. Like, love is more than just sex, you know? But still, these are people in their mind who always thought that this person would choose them. It could be multiple people. It could be up to 3 different people who have just been waiting for this person to quote unquote come to their senses. I get this person pursuing you hard body. Because this little ploy to like pull back, not only will it not work on you, it's going to set fire to their ass. It is. And then they will be in pursuit of you, hot pursuit of you. At that point, they will be very confident in what it is that they see, what it is that they're feeling. This could be a Leo for some of you. Yeah, the investing goes almost immediately once they get to that point, and then they are rejecting everything and everybody else, even people who they, you know, spoke to from time to time, who they hooked up with from time to time. All of those bitches are getting laid down. All of those dudes are getting laid down. Everybody else is being put to, everybody else is, that bridge is being burnt. I get them going through one by one. It could be up to 3 to 5 people, 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, that they are going to, because they're a straight shooter, pow pow. This is not the type of person who is going to string people along. No, fuck that. Like, yeah, I got a girl now. Yep, I got a dude now. Like, yeah, I'm dating somebody seriously now. So it was fun. I wish you the best. I hope you find your guy. I hope you find your girl. It's just not me. These people will be extremely heartbroken. You may even receive a phone call is what I'm hearing for some of you. Hotline bling. Or a text message or like a DM. This person is not messy, but they may have dealt with some messy bitches in the past. I'm just saying. So don't be surprised if you get a text or a DM or some kind of a message. These are people who are curious as to who you are. This could even be a friend of their family. So like I'm hearing this is very specific, so don't like force it. It could be like a friend of their cousin, right? Their cousin's best friend, some shit like that. This is somebody who's around or who has been around this person for years. They may have hooked up once, twice, but this person never took them seriously. And they've always known what it was. And because they're still friends with one of the family members, something messy like that. They want to know everything about you now, because who is this bitch, right? Like, who is this guy that's tied her down now? That has tied him down. The forever bachelor, forever bachelorette has a girlfriend? A boyfriend? What are you talking about right now? Okay, what an interesting reading. This one is interesting. I'm not going to hold you. Let's hop over to the extended. I definitely want to know, what was their past relationship like? Why are they like this? Why have they been this forever bachelor or bachelorette? What was they doing in that relationship? How are they showing up? Okay, I want to know what their most attractive quality is to you and vice versa. And then I also want to know, what are they actually ready for? I know what it appears as, I know how it appears, right? And how it appears in terms of what they are looking for, because all of the cards are here, right? We've had them here very early on. Somebody wanting something and being ready for something is two different things, right? So we need to see what this person is actually ready for. And how is that going to show up in terms of their pursuit for you, pursuit of you? Let's see what their exes have to say about them as a partner. I also would like to know, once they feel like they're in, that you've let them in, once they are in close proximity to you, or once the two of you are in a relationship, do they switch up? Do they become someone different? If you invest in this long term, what is your return on this investment? What do you get out of this deal? What are they bringing to your motherfucking table? Is it worth it? For real, for real. Is it worth your time, or should you just stay on some situationship type thing? Should you take this person more seriously now? I also would like to know, how they add value to your life overall. And what does that look like if the two of you decide to take things all the way? Okay, and then we will get the best possible outcome in terms of this connection and the possibility for a union. What does that look like and when? We will look at the wins for both if you've met this person and if you have yet to meet this person. We will look to see when your next committed relationship will be. And then we will pull advice from the universe, from the divine, from your spirit guides and your ancestors directly in terms of how you can best set yourself up for success in the next cycle in all areas of your life, and bring about the manifestations of your heart's desires in the least amount of time in all areas: love, money, spirituality, health, wealth, abundance. Okay, so without further ado, click that like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm going to see you guys over there. We got a lot to tap into. Let's go.